Hello Gemini, welcome to Three Crows Runes. My name is Jen. Let's do some rune readings. Today we are doing readings for February 2024. We are using the Wild Kuan Yin Oracle and we are using the Amethyst runes, the Elder Futhark on Amethyst stones. So let's start with a card from the Wild Kuan Yin Oracle and we have Blessing of the Kite Dancer. Gemini, this is a month where you're going to be like, this is my month when I'm going to start pursuing my hopes and dreams. My hopes, dreams, and aspirations. This is going to be a really good month for me to do that. And so, yes, please do that. Do that thing. Let's get some runes down to clarify. Yes, exactly. Ooh, neat. Okay. And things are in place for that. Very good. Cool. Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah. Okay. Nice. Okay, so central issue this month for you, Gemini, is Ingvaz. Ingvaz is Ing's rune. Ing is another name for Frey, and Frey is the fertility god. This has to do with active creation. It also has to do with working with what you have to create and control what you can. It's just basically very hands-on. You're basically working with what you have. So this basically ties in with this. It's like this is the month that you're going to really work on your aspirations, your dreams, things like that. And you're going to be like hands-on working with it. Leading up to this, you have actually just wrapped up a very abundant season in your life. You've basically, it's done. You've cleared the field, but it's basically, you've had your harvest. We have Yira, which is the harvest rune. It has to do with harvest and also time. So it's basically, you've wrapped that up at this point, and now you are in a situation where you're like, now let's look at these other hopes and dreams that I have, and let's work on that. What is going to help you? We have Sovilo, which is the rune of the sun. The sun has to do with source energy. So whatever it is that always energizes you, no matter when you do it or access it, whatever it is that always nourishes you and whatever brings light into your life, that's what you want to be focusing on and keeping contact with. Whatever that is for you, make sure that you are doing that very, very regularly. Like, have it at hand at all times, because that is going to keep you energized and with light and warmth and able to and nourished and taken care of in order for you to work with what you have to make these things happen and to create these things and to manifest these things. Actually, it's not so much manifestation as working with it. It's basically active creation. So what isn't going to help you is we have Kaunaz reversed. And the funny thing about Kaunaz reversed is, well, Kaunaz is the rune of the torch. It's also the fire. So it's something that starts small like an ember and goes into a blaze. It's opening out an expansion. However, in the lower line, it is also reversed in this particular case. And so it does speak of a sense of narrowing of options. So it's kind of like, you just wrapped up in a really amazing, abundant season in your life. And now you're like, okay, hopes and dreams. You don't want to narrow it. Like, you have to work on these basically one at a time. But you don't want to feel locked in because there's so many other things that you want to manifest. I mean, you can sort of give things turns. Don't multitask, but give things turns. But if you're worried about, narrowing of options or even just a narrowing of focus, bring yourself back up to where you are connecting with what gives you energy and what gives you nourishment and what keeps you energized. And that's what's going to help you through that. Even if you feel like, oh man, I only have enough energy to work on one of my hopes and dreams at a time. It's like, okay, well, first of all, that's fine. And second of all, maybe if you continue to keep yourself energized, there will be the opportunity to work on more than one of those things at a time. No, not necessarily at a time, but neatly in order with perhaps a schedule, which is what we're coming to. Because this is important to you, because you have a lot of hopes and dreams, by the end of the month, you will have a schedule, you will have a plan, you will have some goals that you have set, you will have made agreements and decisions. We have Gabo, which is the rune of the gift. The gift is always an exchange. So there may be one-on-one interactions with another person, that's possible, but mostly what I'm seeing this as is agreements, decisions, goals, and plans. And that's what you will have by the end of the month from possibly trial and error, but basically as you are working with what you have to start working on bringing these new hopes, dreams, and aspirations to light and keeping yourself energized during that time. By the end of the month, you'll know what you need to do. You'll know that you'll want to have plans. You'll know that you want to have a plan or some goals set, and it's all good. It's going to be really good. By the end of the month, you're going to know what you're working with, and you're going to be, all right, this is my schedule. We're going to go and do this. So that, Gemini, is your reading for February 2024. I wish you all the best with this, and I wish you a lovely day or evening. Take care till next time. Bye.